I'm Tom Galler. I'm the stud office manager and PR manager here at Kildangan Stud. I've been here since 1991, so I'm in my 26th year. And on a day-to-day basis during the season, I look after or coordinate all the paperwork involved with the season here, the administration of the office, and even the off-season as well, when we catch up with things that weren't done during the first 6 months of the year. I wear many hats in my role, which is true, and it can be from organising people to be collected from the airport, IT matters, our fortnightly newsletter to the staff, which we still produce, and we've done so since 1991. Again, I have HR matters to deal with my own team of 8. I'm also involved with our housekeeping team, so in terms of guest houses and people staying and so on, so that's another area of mine to look after. Joe Osborne always says I'm the unofficial curator here at Kildangan, but I am passionate about history. And I've always realised that there's been a significant history here at Kildangan, even prior to Sheikh Mohammed's time, going back to 1706. All along I've been preserving material, ensuring records have been kept safe from the past. And some years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, I talked to Joe Osborne about that we needed to really showcase some of this material. With a view too to make visits here from visitors that little bit more interesting and show them how the past and how our present day developed from that time. So together we came up with this idea of creating a gallery here in this old part of the farm buildings, and you can see it just immediately behind me. So it was an exciting project, and it's come to fruition with an auditorium now next door, and we're very pleased because it's an added dimension for any visitors coming to the farm for a better experience. What I enjoy most about my job is it's never predictable, and that's what I like, and also dealing with my own team and to see what we've produced here to ourselves. Horses like Cape Cross and seeing in the wings Sun Sigsbee going out there and win a Dubai World Cup, Japan Cup, and see other horses too like Street Cry here, Mark of Esteem. So there's been enormous breeding success from Kildangan. And then to see more modern times with Shamardal and our more Teofilo and all these new stallions here, Dawn Approach and so on. There are always exciting times here, and we're going to have influences and racing success out there for a long, long time to come. To be nominated for the Godolphin Stud and Stable Staff Awards in the administration category is very humbling for me. I didn't expect it. I know who the culprits are, inverted commas, but that they would think of me in such regard. I'm very honoured if they would think of me that way. It is a big, it's very important event for people in the horse industry, and it's great to be thought of that you're possibly in the league of recipients for the last number of years and going forward.
Hi, my name is Katherine McAvin and I am practice manager today at Angle Silage Equine Hospital. I actually came here straight after doing my leaving cert. Somebody had just told me that Ned Going, whom I didn't know, was looking for somebody to just work in his office, filing, answering the phone, just general stuff, and I came over to do that for 6 weeks of the summer. And when the 6 weeks were up, Ned asked me to stay on. So 38 years later, I'm still here. Well, the biggest influence, without a doubt, had to have been Ned Going, because obviously, as a young girl I came here, he encouraged me to stay, and Ned would have mentored me through, my personal life as well as my career here at Angle Silage. Sadly, Ned passed away in October 15. That was a huge challenge for the practice, a huge challenge for all the staff, for everybody, But he left a legacy, and we are proud to, we're just so proud to continue. Yeah, we've so many clients, and Ned covered such a vast area, you know what I mean? But there was one memorable one around 1989. Henry Cecil sent Old Vic over to run in the Irish Derby, but when he arrived on the Curragh, he had a sort of a blister type lesion on his back just under the saddle and was very sore. And Mr. Cecil, rang here, which was great, and Ned and the vets here went to see him and looked after him for the few days, and there was lots of icing and lots of poulticing, etc. But the horse won the Derby, and the owner then donated the prize fund to the Curragh committee, and that funded what is now the Old Vic Gallop on the Curragh. So that was a great achievement for the practice, yes. But it's just great to see the practice evolve, and you know, we've so many clients, and it's great to see horses coming in and you know, being treated successfully, and you know, it's a great team here, you know. And over the years, you know, we've evolved from a staff of maybe 2-3 people when I was here to 22 today. To be nominated for the Godolphin Stud and Stable Awards is a huge achievement. I'm really delighted with it, you know. I'm very much a person who, you know, I'm in the background the whole time, and I just like to work away quietly, you know. But to have this nomination is just fantastic. But again, you know, the nomination is not just for me, it's for everybody here. And there's a great buzz around the place. Yeah, it's great, yeah.
My name's Zoe Winston and I'm Racing Secretary at Gordon Elliott Racing. I've worked for Gordon since September 2014. My background in racing is my dad trained for many years. I worked for him for about 10 years, and I've worked for a few other different people during summers, and I tried my hand at work in retail and it didn't suit me, so I came back into racing. I saw Gordon had a job advertised. I started part-time and I'm full-time now. A typical day for me would start with just kind of liaising with Gordon, going through what we'll do for the day, entries, declarations, updating the website, social media. I could be doing anything from day to day, booking flights for jockeys, ringing trainers. It really depends day to day what I'm required to do. It's just changeable from day to day, really. I most enjoy about the job doing stuff with the website, social media. I like to write, so that's my favourite part, but it's just great to be part of such a successful team, and you know, great to be around so many horses and so many great people. My highlight personally was obviously Don Cossack winning the Gold Cup. It's probably everybody's highlight, but it was just, there was a massive build up to it, and we were all certain that he'd win, and when he did, then it was just unreal. This year's Cheltenham Festival as well was brilliant. We had 6 winners, went on to have then another 6 that weekend, and it's all going really well, so hopefully we'll continue going that way. The biggest influence in my career is definitely my dad. You know, without him I wouldn't be in racing to begin with, but he's been very good to me and my husband John throughout both of our careers, and he's delighted now we both work for someone as successful as Gordon, and it's great to go from working for one successful person to another. It's fantastic to be nominated for the award. I really appreciate it, and a lot of the staff in our yard I think deserve it as well, but it's great to get any kind of recognition for what you do, and I just really appreciate it. And it's great that Camilla is nominated as well, because she works extremely hard along with Mary, who does the travelling with her. There could be 60 people working here at any one time, and it takes everybody to make the yard run the way it does. So it's just fantastic for the yard. Any kind of recognition we get is great.
Yeah, to be fair to both Zoe and Camilla, you know, Zoe does all the office end of it and Camilla does the other end of the travel and all, but you know, they're 2 brilliant girls, but it's a big team effort in this place, and they're just 2 members of the team, and they're lucky enough to be nominated, and well deserved too. Great initiative, and this is a great plus to any yard that wins it or is any involvement in it. It's a great scheme, yeah, definitely.